Okay, it's August. I have literal shivers on my arms because when I think about sort of this time last year, and I've been getting a few memory things that you get, my mind, and like I have my August summary video from last year, which was a great month to start it in technically, but because of everything that happened that month, I actually feel like I can't watch it back, and I haven't watched it back that many times. I think I tried it once, and it's like someone's reaching into my heart and squeezing it, because so many things happened in that month, and it was just the month of like ultimate peak, where everything just went and bubbled to the top, and my brain literally could not handle it, and it was a great month, and I look back at it with so much everything, but at the same time, it messed me up. In fact, just now I was on my computer because I'm trying to sort out videos, and I stumbled across an album that I didn't realize I had, but it's like iCloud automatically updating stuff, and a lot of it's from August, and I was this close to crying, and shivers and heart, and my brain just, it's too much, and it was too much then, and even now looking back at it, I can't believe it's been a year. It's been a year since that month, and to me it just feels like it was a month or two ago, and it's just crazy how much has happened since sort of the start of August last year compared to now. Anyway, I'm here for favorites. I'm sorry. Okay, so I just want to show you before I begin. I made the list 5 times before I was ready to like talk about it, because I needed it to be organized and pretty and with explanations and reasons and topics and everything. So we're doing this on list 5. So these are my July favorites. First off, Lucy Jones. I went to see Waitress at the start of this month, which I really wanted to, and luckily my mum seemed interested in it. And Lucy Jones, I'd seen her at West End Live, and I saw her now, and she was phenomenal. Go see Waitress before she leaves. I don't think she has a planned date to leave yet, but regardless, go see it, because she was really so brilliant, and I love her. On from that, quite obviously, Waitress, the musical. Did I already put it in February or March or whenever it was? Probably, but it deserves recognition, so go see Waitress. From pies, we go to lemons. We go to My Lemon Dress, which I think I will be showing you in a future video. And I'm not showing you now simply because it's in my cupboard and I can't be bothered to get it. But I do remember showing it at some point in a video, but I think it's not up yet. And it's beautiful. It's from a company I love, but I've never bought a dress from before because it's so expensive. But they had this massive deal on. So my mum said, pick one dress, you can have one dress. So I got one dress. What's that song from Into the Woods? That makes me think of it. Anyway, next up, I have a jumpsuit that I was given as a gift, which I, again, have in my cupboard, so I'm not going to grab it. But if you look on my July summary video, I think towards the end of the month, I do a sort of quick scan of it and then where I was, and that's what it looked like. It's not something I ever wear. Oh, I was also wearing it in my Dear Hopefuls video, so if you go check that out, I think from 2 weeks ago, I want to say. The one where I give advice, I think it's called, and you'll see it there. It is not something I usually wear, but if you watch that video, you will see all my thoughts and explanations on it. When I received it though, my first thought was, I'm gonna wear it in one of the places we're gonna go to, and that place was Istanbul. I didn't end up wearing it there, but that's a different story. The city of Istanbul, the next lots are all places, just warning you. The city of Istanbul is beautiful. I didn't know what to expect. I'd never been there before. I have been to Turkey, but I was very, very young, and it was a resort, so it wasn't a proper Turkey experience. And Istanbul it had such a nice atmosphere to it. I can't pinpoint it, but it was so comforting almost to walk around there. I don't know how to explain it, but I would recommend going there. Next up, a beach, Tel Aviv beach. I went to Israel last month, and we went to Tel Aviv beach one of the nights and days, and it was beautiful. We didn't properly swim, but we were there for sunset, and then we went back at like midnight, and that was fun. Next up, an island. An entire island. Crete. We went to Crete and we drove around, and as we were driving around I was like, oh, it's pretty, and then we took a boat and that was pretty too, and I just approve of Crete. On from that, Greece, which is the entire country. I have been wanting to go to Greece for years and years and years, and it did not disappoint, although we did go to Thessaloniki after, and that was less enjoyable. We were only there for a day, so it hardly counts. Another country, Bulgaria. You would never expect a person to say, I've been to Bulgaria, and on from that, I enjoyed Bulgaria, but I did. I really enjoyed it. It was crazy. We went to 4 different places in Bulgaria, and they were all fascinating. I will be making a whole video about all my travels at some point, so this isn't it, but I really liked Bulgaria. On from that, the Black Sea. It's not black and it's not a sea, but it is nice. On from that, Nesebar, which is I think on the Black Sea. It's a city-ish town. I don't know what you want to call it, but it's like really old. It's an old town, and it's cool, although very touristy. Another old town-ish thing that we went to is the Atar complex in Etarat, I think it's called, near something starting with the G, but I can't remember what it was called. And we were there for just an hour or two because we were on a tight time schedule, but it was really cute and nice to go to. 2 cities in Bulgaria that we also went to that one I really fell in love with and the other was just nice, are Plovdiv, which I loved. The old town there is beautiful, and Sofia, which was just cool to walk around and do all that jazz. Now I've got 3 restaurants, all 3 of which were in Plovdiv. So if you ever go to Bulgaria, that's where I would recommend going. The first one, Smokini, which is on the edge of the old town as well as on the edge of sort of the pedestrian walk and near the municipality, I think. So that, and it was a good location. Then the Vegik, which was a vegetarian restaurant, all vegetarian, in the, oh, I can't remember what it's called. It was like Cabanas? Something like that in Plovdiv again. And then White Bar and Restaurant, which was near Smokini, and it was just really super cute. Also, just back to the Smokini, if you do end up going there ever, we had a creme brulee with lavender, and it was the best creme brulee I've ever had. Not that I've had many, but it was so enjoyable. And last but not least, I didn't know exactly where to fit that in, probably should have done it earlier, a hotel, the Alexander Beach Hotel, which is where we stayed in Greece, and it was amazing. I mean, the quality was incredible because my parents said we've never had a proper, beautiful stay somewhere. This is gonna be the time we do, and we did, and it was amazing. The staff were so wonderful, and the facilities and just everything was incredible. Okay, so I'm gonna go and cry about the fact that it's August, and you can enjoy that video and leave comments of your favorites down below. Bye!